Hello, darling. I'm Nacona. I am inviting you to bear witness to my spiritual journey. I am on a search for who am I? Who the fuck is Nacona? What the fuck do I believe? What do I believe? Why do I believe it? I'm looking for ways to heal. I have had a lot of negativity, a lot of resentment, a lot of anger bottled up for 44 years. And I have come to the realization that I can't keep holding on to that. I have to let it go. I have to work through it. So what am I doing? I want to heal using the handed down traditions from all walks of life all over our planet. Every culture has its own ways of connecting with the divine, its own ways of dealing with pain and heartache and trauma. And I want to experience those things. I want to heal using these things that modern medicine and our modern day society blows off as bogus, as phooey. It's not phooey. I'm sure there is some that's phooey, but I believe that there's a lot of things out there, healing that can be done straight off of our planet and the energy, collective consciousness that we all share. I mean, there's so many people that can say this, but I had one completely fucked up childhood. I was raised in a cult. So I was raised with one belief my entire life that I discarded because I didn't believe it. So now, clean slate, bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready to try it. I'm ready to heal. I'm ready to step out of my comfort zone and the comfort zone of most of America to try alternate forms of healing. I have spent my entire adult life questioning everything that I believe, trying to determine whether or not it was what I was fed as a child, or if it's something that I truly, genuinely believe in my own mind. Everything. Everything. Maybe it's just female trauma, or maybe it's just adolescent trauma, or maybe I was just unlucky. My first kiss, you know how you always daydream as a middle schooler? Daydream of that first kiss. Yeah, I was 13. There was a 21-year-old man who was trying to rape me because he was drunk, and I will never forget how much he smelled like cigarettes or tasted like cigarettes. It was disgusting. And then when I was 16, I was raped by one of the men who was supposed to be studying the Bible with me. He decided to plow me with strawberry daiquiris. That was the catalyst that made me turn my back on God. Maybe it just started it. I didn't believe what I had been taught growing up. I didn't believe God was going around judging me for everything that I did. I didn't believe that if I didn't do exactly what they told me I was supposed to be doing, that I was gonna die at Armageddon. So I just turned my back on God. I didn't believe what I had been told about God. So it was like, I don't believe in this. I don't believe in it at all. Bullshit. I just didn't believe it. I was 21 when I completely went over to atheist. You don't believe in God at all. Why would you go around telling people you're agnostic? You do not question God. You do not believe in God. It was that I didn't give a shit. I didn't care. Where do you come from? Don't know. I'm here. That's all that matters. And there's a whole slew of fossils that show you that evolution is actually founded in fact. So, atheist. There it is. I'm now 44. It was not until like last October or November that I actually started giving the whole college stride to believing in God again. I have been dating this guy Still dating him. He's a great guy. That was able to get through my thick skull about my beliefs. Back to that, you know, I was a hardcore atheist. Fossils, dinosaurs, yes. He asked me, he goes, okay, so what do you believe? He goes, I feel like you have a belief of some sort. What do you believe? And I said, well, I believe that we're all energy. I believe we're all connected. The person walking that dog and the dog. I said, we're all connected. It's all one great big connected energy thing. I said, I believe positive begets positive and negative begets negative. You know, you get into this negative cycle and it just snowballs and over. It just more and more negative comes to you. I also believe that when we die, we don't go away. I mean, we go away from here, but I believe that our consciousness is still out there somewhere. I'm not sure what exactly you want more than that. And he was like, that energy that you believe in, that connectiveness, that energy, that is God or the divine or Allah or Bob. He said, pick a word. It doesn't matter what you use for it. He said, but that energy is exactly the connection to our higher power. And I'm like, let me think on that. So I've been thinking on it a lot. And I have come around to, through meditation and Reiki and other things, I am not alone in the universe anymore, which is a great thing because life is extremely hard when you feel like you are the only one that you can count on. And I had very many years of my life where I felt like I was the only one that I could count on. Knowing that there is higher forces and things that are out there helping me, that in itself has given me a ton of peace. A ton of peace. I am learning to let go and leave it to the divine and allow the divine to guide me. That in itself is a big deal. As a control freak, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, it's a good start. I went to Reiki a few times and have just absolutely loved that. I've read a shit ton of books. I'll kind of hit some of those in a totally different video just because of the fact that there are a couple of really cool experiences that I've gotten out of between the pages. However, I do not believe that I am going to be able to heal what I need to heal out of a book. I believe that this is something that it's going to take a little bit more hands-on help with the energy, I guess. It's got to be an experience. It's going to have to be a guided holding my hand, because I have spent the last 44 years repressing everything. My own thoughts. I've repressed my own thoughts, my intuition, my beliefs, because I went from being fed beliefs by a cult to being fed beliefs by my ex-husband, who was an overpowering older man who it was his way or the highway. So anytime I would have any flicker of interest in something that was in the least bit out there, it got negated immediately. I'm 44 years old and just now starting to think for myself. How's that? How's that? It's ridiculous. I'm telling you, completely ridiculous. I've raised 2 amazing human beings. Now I get to raise myself. I believe I have an amazing journey ahead of me. I believe that I'm going to meet some amazing people. I believe that this planet has so many things to offer that we in modern day society are doing nothing but trying to destroy it. Don't get me started on my tree huggerness. Not gonna lie. I like to hug a tree. I'm really excited to be able to embark on this journey. It is not something that I could have done a year ago. It is not something that I could have done up until now in my life. I mean, this is 100%. Time is now, time to do it. So I am, and I am gonna jump in with both feet and I'm gonna do it. So I'll be in Sedona, first part of September. Anybody have any suggestions of must-dos while I'm there? I'll be going to Inner Journeys, working on some intense healing work. And that'll be 3 days in the morning, but I'll have the afternoons to be able to hike and take in the world around me. If you have any knowledge, any suggestions, leave it in the comments. I'll research it, I'll look it up. If you have any advice on other things that I can be trying at home myself, so definitely let me know what you know. I'm open. And if there is someplace out there that happens to see this that is like, I can help, let me know. This is all brand new to me. I'm open to experiencing these things with people as a collective. If you've got a group of people that you're going, hey, we're gonna go do this, join us. Okay, if I can make it work, I will. Still got kids. I'd appreciate any suggestions that you guys have. I will warn you at a time, if you do join me for this journey, there will be a lot of F-bombs. It's one of my favorite words in the whole English dictionary. One word, so many different emotions, so many different inflections. And I'm from Texas, so I have a drawl sometimes, especially if I've been drinking. And I like to say y'all still. It's about the only thing left in my Texas vernacular. There are some Texas-isms that'll come out. I'm a great big dork. I make really bad jokes. I make tons of stupid faces, like all the time. And I curse like a sailor. If all of those things work for you and you feel like it might tickle your funny bone, bring it on. Let's hang out. Subscribe. Follow me. That could be fun. So, hope y'all join me.